Here we have the new 2021 Buick Enclave Avenir. And this one comes in satin steel metallic on chestnut perforated leather interior. And the powertrain is going to consist of a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 made into a 9-speed automatic transmission. As we come around to the front here, we have LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. And down here we have our 20-inch signature aluminum wheels. You have passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. And there are the controls for your power door locks, windows, mirrors, as well as power folding mirrors. And there are your blind spot monitors there. And then you have your memory seats, Bose sound system. And there's your power driver seat with power lumbar support as well as massage function. Gonna hop in the second row here. So as you can see, plenty of space here in the second row captain's chair. I'm 6'3" and I'm able to sit in the seat in front of me as well as the seat back here. And there's a third row there. You have your AC vents on either side, LED dome lights. And there's your dual Skyscapes sunroof. It's a tongue twister. And back here you have your automatic rear AC controls. And then you also have 3-stage heated seats for the second row. A 120-volt 3-prong household plug-in as well as 2 USB chargers. Well, let's check out the rear and the trunk space next. And there's your rear end there with your dual exhaust. And to open it, you just and there's the space behind the third row. And you also have a power folding third row, so you just press down to fold down, and then you press up to fold up. And when the seats are scooted up far enough, those will fold flat. And there is your power passenger seat with massage function as well as power lumbar support. And next we're gonna go ahead and check out what's underneath the hood. And there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6. Of course, it's mostly covered there. So let's hop in the driver's seat. So you have a power tilt and telescoping heated steering wheel. And that's gonna be leather wrapped. And then you also have your little wood grain up here, which feels really nice. But over here you have your navigation system. And you have AM, FM, XM radio, along with your Bluetooth audio. And then you also have your Apple Carplay and Android Auto. You can pull up your climate controls for the rear climate. So that's going to be your front dual zone automatic climate controls here. You can adjust your fan speed, all of that, temperature. And then you also have the controls down here if you want to use actual buttons And then you have the knobs to control temperature. But from here you can also control your 3-stage heated and cooled seats. And there's your backup camera. There's your front camera. You have curbside camera views, trailering views. So a lot of different camera views there. Then you also have 2 USB ports, an aux input, as well as an SD card reader for your navigation. And you have this huge wireless charging pad here to charge your phone. And then from here, you can hit this mode button, and then you can go through your drive mode. So you have Tour, Sport, and then Tow and Haul. So we're gonna leave it in Tour for now. And then here's your shifter. You hit this button on the side here, push down for drive, and then you can just go between low and drive there. And then you can push all the way up for neutral, and then push over for reverse. And of course your park button right there. But here's your center console space, but you also have a removable tray and plenty of space underneath. Your cup holders. And then here you have your power tilt and sliding one-touch power sunroof. Of course, there's a second row stationary one. There's a view of the back seat from up here. And then you also have a rear camera mirror. Glove compartment. You have your owner's manual, and a really good size in here as well. It's huge. And then over here, you have adaptive cruise control as part of your Avenir Technology Package. And then you have your heated steering wheel, Bluetooth controls, cruise controls. And then over here, you have your track list, radio station, as well as volume controls for the radio. And then you can go through your gauge cluster functions here. But there's your push button start. And finally, there's your key fob with remote start. So next, it's time we take this Enclave Avenir out on the road for a quick test drive. So far, really smooth acceleration, just in terms of how the car goes forward. No jerking from the transmission. It feels kind of like a CVT, how I just took off there, just based on the throttle I was giving it. So really nice. And I just love how the steering wheel feels. It just feels so fantastic. And I love the wood grain. I just love that. So I've had it in tour mode, and I'm just curious of this sport mode. So I'm gonna use that to merge on the interstate. I'm not gonna give it too much throttle though. So pretty nice. It tends to not shift, which I like, and it just gives you more throttle power. So it makes for a nice merge on the interstate. And then I have the adaptive cruise on now. I'm gonna adjust the gap. But oh, this ride is fantastic. This has the upgraded suspension that you get with that Avenir Technology Package. and it just feels so nice coming down the interstate. It's like I'm floating. And then the instantaneous fuel economy we're getting is around 26, 27. So really good there, as I'm cruising at 75. But this ride, oh goodness. And this comes with a real-time damping, so that really does help with making sure that you're getting the least amount of resistance from the road that you can possibly get inside the cabin. And I really just love how smooth this sport mode is. It doesn't necessarily get you higher up in the RPMs like most do, but it just, the overall driving experience is sporty. And I'm going to put the adaptive cruise on now just to show how it works. So I have the cruise set to 50, but the vehicle in front of me is doing around 40, so it's not letting me go any faster to keep that safe distance between myself and the vehicle in front of me. But the suspension just did such a great job going over those filled potholes. I could hear the bumps more than I could feel them, which is just fantastic. And I just love these seats. I didn't even put on the massager. Oh yeah, that's nice. So just any luxury amenity you could think of, it's in here. You have the heated cooled seats, power lumbar, massaging, even the heated steering wheel. Just really great for this amount of money. And that's going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2021 Buick Enclave Avenir.